Who has believed our report, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? It's a great season that the Lord has spoken to his prophet and has told me that the people are in their need of a revelation to bring them out of the seat of financial darkness. These are series of programs that the Lord has initiated by himself, and he has thought it good to bring them to your doorstep. He said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Because of this, that the Lord has projected these platforms to bring you out from the place of mistakes. BJA Speaks is bringing your way all of these.
No Fakes, Cruise the Controversy Prayer Festival, Bible Expository, Believers Community, interview sections, Ask Anything with PJA.
Don't miss any of those programs. They are spirit-filled, and I can assure you they have the power to move you from a point where you are now to a point where you ought to be. History is about to be written. God bless you.
Hello, viewer. This is another great moment where we started something very great and decent from our last broadcast. And we began to speak about vision, the essence of vision. If you have missed it, our last broadcast, please make sure you revisit it on our YouTube page at Prophet Joel Atuma, to listen, to understand and comprehend what God is doing in our midst. The Bible says, where there is no vision, the people perish. Where there is no vision, the people perish. I never understood the depth of what we started last week until I began to go through the comment section and to read the question, especially from one of us, Leo. Leo said, is there a wrong way for interpretation of vision? Joseph from Zambia, you are reading your comments. All of that audience from US, from Canada, from UK, thank you so much for being part of this great family. I want you to know that your vision is already given. It's not about to be given. There is a reason why God began to speak about vision. The Bible says, where the vision is absent, you are going to find many perishing. I pray that your prophetic understanding be on. You are going to need it in this broadcast. Where the vision is absent. The absence of the vision brings the presence of something else. The absence of vision brings the presence of something else. You are never going to find vacuum in anything at all. A devourer is going around from place to place. He's looking for the absence of vision. There is a place that vision refuses to go to. is a geographical location. Here comes destruction, because there is something that is absent. The presence of a man in your life can indicate the absence of perishing stuffs. When you encounter a man that carries vision, association with that man becomes preservatives that keeps you from spoiling. Interaction with that man is the preservation that you need to last long. Jesus said, "The words that I speak to you, they are spirit and they are life." Any day you don't hear from me, you've started dying. The words that I speak to you, they are containers of spirits. They are containers of life. Anytime you don't hear from Jesus, death is speaking to you. Where there is an absence of vision, vision has the ability to sense a destructive environment. And when vision does that, it moves away. There are things that can kill vision. And when it finds it, it moves. The absence of vision becomes the introduction of humans perishing. Where there is no vision, the people perish. The people are perishing. When you get to a place and you find out that in that very place, you are finding people perishing, that rate of death is a statement that vision is absent. The absence of vision. When you get there, you are not going to find vision dying. What you are going to find dying are people. There is a discussion that you need to have every day. That's what keeps you alive. In the absence of that discussion, here comes death. The absence of those words is the presence of death. In the absence of vision, you can have a vision without a visionary. But you can never have a visionary without a vision. The demand of the visionary is a test of his commitment, his dedication, and his focus to his vision. God is not going to give you the vision. The vision has already been given. Ezekiel, before I formed thee in thy mother's womb, there has been an interaction. I knew thee. I called thee and I ordained you a prophet to Israel. Your ordination is not in contention, but there is a need for you to begin that interaction. You can never have Jonah in your boat, and that boat is going anywhere. It doesn't matter what you have invested into the boat, it's capsizing at the middle of the ocean. You have to get Jonah out. If you're emotional about Jonah, you're losing your life. In the absence, whose presence in your life is an indication of the absence of your vision. Whose call did you pick? After that call, your vision disappeared. Whose message did you receive? After receiving that message, your vision died. Who did you visit? Who did you give your ear to? After listening to the person, when the person walked away from you, it was not only the person walking. The vision walked away. Who gave you a wrong interpretation of your vision? My brother Leo, the interpreter of your vision just like the design of the house. Can destruct or construct your idea. I want you to follow me. How far can you see? What is the depth of your sight? It's impossible to hand over your dream, your vision, to the wrong interpreter and still be successful. Television. 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 For every moment you face your television, you are telling a vision. Your television is you telling a vision. Everybody is looking at the screen, and yet everybody is seeing different things. Child of God, who took away your television? There is a place where you watch your vision before you ever produced it as a tape, before it came out as a soft copy. Somebody has resetted your vision. Somebody has access to your remote. You felt you were the only one that had access to the remote. No, someone else does. When you pick up your remote and you point the remote to the television, is a communication between the red light, which is the infrared light, and the red light on your television. There is a contact. That interaction can change your channel. Hear me, hear me. Who altered the clarity of your vision? Why are you believing less? Who changed the channel? Who changed the channel? Who brought you to the place where your clarity was lost? God said to Habakkuk in the Holy Book, write the vision. Who cleaned the board and wrote something else? Say, write the vision and make it plain. Write it. There has to be a mining work of extraction that has to happen within you. But before you started that mining work, Who did you involve in your feasibility study? Before every mining occurs, there is a feasibility study to understand the layers that is beneath the surface of the earth. Who did you involve in your feasibility study that removed clarity from your vision? Who did you speak to? Who had access to that vision? The manifestation of your vision appears in 3 layers. The first is the television that only you is watching, which is the mental state of the vision. God is not giving new visions. He has already given them. But it's in a state called the mental state. In that mental state, it's called the television. Only you can watch that. The visions that God has released is only waiting for the response of your body system to assess it. The interpretation of the vision is heavily dependent on 2 gadgets that you have. The first gadget is the mind. The second gadget is the eye. These are the 2 gadgets that are responsible for the research work that you are going to conduct. If you are ever going to realize your vision, the eye and the mind, which creates the mental picture, because every vision is at a stage where it's called the mental picture. At that point, you are still trying to figure out what the vision looks like. And you are trying to put pieces together to form a design. At the stage of the mental picture, your vision has not received a design. You can agree with me, there are many things you have in your head, but you can't transform them to words. Now hear me. The moment it's still on the mental picture, that particular vision is between 2 persons. Yourself and the visionary. So we can say Visionary 1 is God. Visionary 2 is you. So it's between the 1 and 2 visionaries. They are communicating. The devil does not have access to your mind. He's going to wait for your manifestation. He doesn't know what you're thinking. He can only make speculations by your actions. So he allows you. When you have given a physical picture to the mental picture, now you have transported that particular vision from the point where it was created and stored to the point where it is going to be manifested. The moment that vision leaves you and hits the planet Earth, now you have to be so much equipped to protect it, else the devourer is coming. And if the devourer comes, your vision will walk away from destruction and leave you alone there. This is the reason why many people ran into the pastoral duty. Many became mad. Many became poor. Many became devastated. This is why people came up with strong visions, and it is their visions that destroyed them. Because when the vision left the mental picture to the state of physicality, it's now tangible, it can be felt. The devourer is going to attack it. And if you don't have the protection, I'm going to give you the protections of your vision in subsequent classes. If you don't have the protection of your vision, when the devourer comes, that which produces perishings, your vision will leave you and walk away. And return back to a state where it cannot be tampered with. And you are left alone to be destroyed. Because if your vision stays with you, you're never going to be destroyed. Whenever you find a man in a state of imbalance, what happened to the man was that he has been able to tap into the realms of the spirit and collected a frequency that he could not protect, which is called a vision. Now, when the attack came on the man, his vision sensed a security breach and decided to walk away from the man, leaving the man to be exposed to his vision. And here comes the devourer. The devourer did not come to destroy the man. It came for the vision. But in the absence of the vision, what is now being affected is the man. This is because the vision has the ability to sense a security breach. And once that happens, the vision walks away from the area of danger and gets into a safety mode. Just what happens to your system if they are sophisticated or your phone gadgets. When the temperature is high, the phone shuts down. It gets into a safety mode. It gets into a protection mode because it doesn't and cannot be destroyed. One of the principles of an atom is that it can neither be created nor destroyed. You cannot create energy, neither can you destroy it. The only thing you are going to do is that it's going to change form. So what happens is that the moment there was a sensing of a security breach, the energy level of the vision viewer, you have to get on board. Get a book for this. I'm going to explain a lot. In our subsequent teachings, I've been penning down this one after the other. I promise you that in no distant time, a design is going to come up where the topics you are going to treat is going to be given to you as regards to this mentorship class. So that you will understand what we are doing. And your vision will never walk away from you. I don't want to bug you with too many mysteries. I've already said enough.